That's their best voice. What's funny? Or, what am I living for? What can I do to release myself from obsession, array?
Because what I do is I find a voice and then I try to like just become like make it a character.
I'm trying.
Originally, I started off being like, okay, I'm gonna take this character, and then instead of doing imitation, I just started just doing.
You know,
like,
screw it. I'm
really getting into
Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix is no more. I'm gonna be Joker adjacent.
Okay.
Hideyoshi heard her talking to herself.
Just don't get too goblin, you know.
Yeah.
It'll get confusing.
Yeah. When Hideyoshi held on tightly to Ava's shoulders, his awareness alone told her that there was no need to say anymore.
I just think that her voice is a little meek.
Maybe, yeah, I can do that. I can just do like a more feminine,
she's
like Joker.
She's a strong.
Maybe it was because Typhoon closer.
Yeah.
The lively cries of the seagulls, which usually, when they arrived, couldn't be heard at all. Oh, we made it through a chapter.
That was my impression of a seagull, if you could hear it.
Are you going to play the seagull?
Did you not hear me?
Well, yeah, but do you want to play it?
Oh, yeah, I'll play the seagull.
Okay, first person's dead.
You merely adopted it. I was born in the darkness. You merely adopted it.
It's gonna do for Kyrie.
That's, you can do that. Kyrie can be Bane.
What was his voice again?
I think you're just doing your normal voice. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Right. That's what you wrote. What, you mean
Yeah.
6 years ago? I mean, I was still in elementary school back then, right?
Why is it?
I had to deep transition to the last of the voice. I was doing a lot of southern stuff. It's pretty unfair to expect me to remember everything, don't you think? So true.
True. Especially because we were so young. 6 years. If I hadn't been introduced, I might not even have remembered you.
Oh, really? I figured he was Paddler right away. And when he opened his mouth, I was sure.
Ooh. I just met him for the first time.
I'm just reading Krause's Times New Roman. That's funny. Sorry.
Hello, Mario.
Joe Jim Joker.
Didn't know him 6 years ago. Shanon. That's right. No, that's right. Maria-sama was only 3 years old then.
What is oh, my voice. That was for me. I only knew Maria when she was 3 years old. And since she's grown so big, of course I couldn't recognize her.
After lunch, we had all gone out to the beach to walk around, talk, and take it easy. Our parents, it was probably Battler.
Our parents were apparently having a suspicious, complicated discussion. So we ended up leaving them behind. Well, just as I had guessed from the start, the conversation focused on me, since I had been away for, 6 years.
Still, you've gotten tall. 5'6" is an average. Very troubling. I wouldn't call myself short, but your height, what?
Isn't this what they did in the first episode? Are we rehashing this again?
Yeah, this is the beach scene where like Shannon's like, that's right, I remember well what Battler-sama was like 6 years. But I was surprised even.
Is she southern?
I don't know.
No, wait.
Mate, that's what you were doing.
Yeah, Jessica.
You also did Southern for.
Yeah, because you told me to do Southern for Hideyoshi. So I have to think now. It's getting confusing.
Up yours, woke moralists.
Up yours, woke moralists. Yeah, seriously. I'm gonna do like I can hardly believe that this is the same Battler we knew back then. I'm surprised how much everyone remembers about it. My memory's all hazy. Yeah, I'll bet. Looks like it's taking you a while to remember us. God, I don't want to remember. You know, that hurts a bit. Come on. That was 6 years ago, right? I'm the one who has it bad. Being forced to remember.
Are you saying that you can't remember well because it was 6 years ago? I can remember it as clearly as if it happened yesterday. Well, your memory's great after all.
Get a room.
Well, your memories. You remember the kind of thing Battler did and said back then pretty clearly, don't you?
Hold on a second. Come to think of it, that's right. Shannon's memory can be incredible when you least expect it, yo.
I'm horrible at remembering. I remember fun things, but I can't remember boring things at all.
Sorry, wanted to add flavor.
We all,
What is this, Battler?
Yeah.
We all laughed, saying that everyone was like that. What is her voice again? What was I doing? Shanon! By the way, what was Battler like 6 years ago? Remember any interesting episodes, yo?
Let's see. I'm sure that he said something like, I'll be back. See you again.
Wait.
I'll surely come for you riding a white horse.
Yeah, stop it! It's so embarrassing! Yeah. Sounds like something you'd say, yo. Yeah, I remember you always used to be full of stupid lines, Battler, yo. Yo.
It really does sound like something Battler Kun would have said back then. Embarrassing? Is that embarrassing? Do you like my new George? I keep my tongue at the bottom of my mouth.
Yeah. Horribly embarrassing. Maria, I'm sure that when you're in middle school, you'll want to say embarrassing stuff like that. When that happens, make sure you write it down and read it 3 times before saying it out loud. If you don't, you'll definitely regret it. Still, everyone has to pass through that pitiful period. That's right. That's how you learn your place. Learn shame and become an adult. Yeah, it's one of those things. One of those bittersweet things everyone does in adolescence as they transition to becoming adults. A memory you just want to forget. After all, this was all stuff I'd let slip out without thinking, so I didn't remember the words exactly. But now those words were being recited to me. They were as embarrassing as all hell. I only recently came to understand this weakness and was working hard to avoid such careless outbursts. But I guess I was just born with this habit of speaking without thinking, and there's really nothing I can do about it. Oh, Shannon, do you remember any other embarrassing stuff?
Yes, well, I remember a few other things, but it looks like the person in question wants to forget them. I think I'll refrain from saying any more.
To be brutally honest, I don't remember this at all. Please, don't make me remember.
Ooh, Shannon's bullying Battler? Ooh, you can't. You shouldn't bully people.
Damn right.
She isn't really bullying him. Let's leave it at that, okay?
George the Riddler.
But Shannon, you'll have to tell me all about sometime. Battler isn't around. It sounds pretty interesting. Yes, certainly.
No, you can't shut us out. No! For a while, George and Nikki laughed at me, as though warming up for when Shannon Shadow would tell him about more of my embarrassing misspeaks. George looked like he was flirting with Shannon, but he seemed somewhat open and frank about it. He always has that way with his cousins, but he usually took on a reserved, gentlemanly attitude when he came in contact with the servants. When I thought about it, I got the feeling he was being a bit overly friendly, which seemed strange. Maria started scribbling in the sand with a stick, and George, Nikki, and Shannon joined in. This left me and Jessica off to the side, so I asked her secretively, "Hey, Jessica, is George and Nikki going out with Shannon?" Oh, what? How'd you guess, yo? That's like crazy. You got a keener eye for people than I thought, yo. What? I was just kidding. But they're actually going out? Shh. Your voice is too loud, man. It's like they're keeping a secret for now, okay? It'd be better if nobody found out about it. Especially Aunt Ava. You know, she's got like a crazy side. I see.
She keeps talking to herself.
Love with a servant, huh? Yeah. But since when? I guess a lot can happen in 6 years. But yeah, Aniki's an amazing person, and Shannon seems to be kind and brave, so they might be a pretty good match. Actually, 6 years ago, I remember taking notice of her just a little bit. I see she really fits well with George and Nikki. Nothing I can do about that. Goodbye. Goodbye, my fleeting first love of 6 years ago. Which means that the collection of embarrassing lines Shannon had just held back on probably had something to do with that. I can't take it. How long have they been going out? That depends on what you call on going out, but I think it's been at least a year. But if you count the time they both had one-sided feelings, it'd probably be several years. Before I'd realized, the two of them had separated themselves from the group and were walking down the beach talking about something. They looked calm, and rather than a light relationship between two lovers, it looked like a more serious one, as though they were already engaged. On the nose, huh? 6 years ago, huh? That's a long time. What did those 6 years mean to me? I've gotten taller. It was just a waste of time. 6 years I spent obstinately fighting with my dad. What about you, Battler? You got a girlfriend? I wonder. There's a few girls that I might have fun with, but there's no only one. I guess I'm just a kid. I think it's more fun to be noisy with a large group of people than being alone with one person. Oh, that's so you, Battler. But take relationships with females friends seriously, yo. You do not want to mess that up, trust me. When girls get the wrong impressions or form a group, it can be scary, you know. They might be having a secret fuse over behind your back, yo, with people getting hurt or crying. That's so weird. I think I remember getting the same bit of advice from one of the girls in my class just last week. What's this all about? Why can't everyone just have fun together? Do people really want to couple up that much? It's probably because you never found a partner like that, Battler. Well, you might run into someone sooner or later. You just got to wait patiently. What? It's almost like you've already found a partner like that. What about you? Have you got a boyfriend? Huh? Me? Nah. Come on, that reaction is so easy to understand. From the looks of it, there's some boy you're thinking about, but you haven't been able to confess to him yet. Something like that. No, it's not like that, yo. It's not like that, yo. Shut up, yo. Who cares about that? What are you talking about? That noise, yo. You crazy. If you're the one who brought up the subject, why are you yelling at me now, huh? Women are creatures who always ask questions and yet almost never answer them. What cruel creatures. Seriously. Well, I did try, but to confess once, I struck out pretty badly. Did you get an I'm sorry? No, my feelings were seriously one-sided, yo, and I didn't really know how to respond, I guess. It was like they didn't view me that way. Oh, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, well, I can understand that. You talk like a man, after all. If you don't act a bit more graceful, you won't be able to catch a boy's interest. Is the way I speak really that bad, yo? Voice is in character now. Well, how you talk isn't everything, but when people like you, who usually have style speech, suddenly start working hard to talk more normally. Well, there are guys out there whose heart will skip a beat when they see how determined you are. Is that really true? Well, yeah. Jessica suddenly started talking more meekly, and then her face instantly went slightly red. I see, even though her confession didn't go well, it looks like she still hasn't given up. But still, I get it. After seeing how close George and Nikki and Shanon have gotten, I also kinda want to find a girlfriend. Not on this island. 6 years. 6 years of puberty are pretty important. And they went by pretty fast. As the typhoon approached, the clouds grew steadily grayer, but even so, I had this really refreshing feeling. Maybe I'll try thinking more seriously about the opposite sex. Or maybe sex with the opposite sex. Shall I say, more than just the size of their boobs, if you know what I'm saying. By the way,
Up top.
it looks like George and Nikki is going out with a servant. Don't tell me it's the same for you. Bingo! Dude, this guy is so good at guessing. I don't know why he's so bad at guessing the words stuff.
Yeah.
He's like such
I
an
think
idiot
you
when
guess
comes
it
to
by.
that. Took him 20 minutes to crack this puzzle, bro. Yo, what are you talking about, yo?
It was enough time for me to get water.
What are you talking about, yo? You're acting crazy right now, yo. Come to think of it, that kid Cannon Gun, who greeted us in the Rose Garden, you're recovering from him pretty intensely, considering he was just a little awkward at talking. No, that's not. Nah, you're getting paranoid, yo. You're. And tell me just one thing. Right now. Is the boy you're after within 1 kilometer of this spot? Well, you know, I don't even know what that means, yo, I'm being honest. Cannon was the only boy on this island now who could possibly become her boyfriend. So, judging by her reaction, I was right on. Unless she has incestual feelings, of course.
Well, for who?
Him, maybe.
Well, he wasn't there for 6 years.
Yeah, exactly. So she grew a longing in her heart. Or maybe...
But she already said she confessed,
maybe
so...
she likes older men.
Oh.
Maybe it's...
They're all married.
Is what's his name?
Well,
Genji
except the
married?
servants.
Is Genji married?
Not that I know of.
Yeah. I bet she's
I can
down.
neither confirm
I bet
nor
she's-
deny
I bet she's
Genji's
down for
marital
some- I bet
status.
she's down for some Goda. Maybe some Nanjo. Some Nanjo.
Yeah.
I don't think the Yushi Romiya family is a noble family, but love with a servant? I wouldn't have dreamed that 2 pairs of Romeo and Juliet would be right next to me. I need to find a voice for this guy. Aunt Ava would probably become an obstacle to George Niki and Shanon's love. If Aunt Ava ever learned that Shanon was the partner of her only beloved son, she'd probably scream at her for trying to steal away her precious George. And a relationship between Jessica and Kenan-kun was probably be just as full of difficulties. Aunt Natsui would also be very strict about that kind of thing. After all, Jessica's husband would probably become the head of the Yushiromiya family in the future. If that person had once been a servant working for the family, well, things would get complicated. Well, love is different for every person. As long as you're with someone who's fun to be around, does anything else matter? When 2 people pair up, they don't need anyone else's permission, as long as they accept each other. Worrying about what your parents or family will say means you've
I can hear
already
Casey's
lost.
internal monologue right now. Oh, please let another character come in. Don't voice.
Don't forget, you better not go out with someone with mixed feelings. I can't believe you're saying something so, like, philosophical sounding, yo, when you haven't even been in love. What do you know about love, yo? Don't treat love like a matter of profit and loss. It's about heart. That's all I have to say. Well then, see you again.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. I like how he says that. See you again.
See you again. Have a nice day. It's horrible.
Why is that horrible? It's what a laugh sounds like. What's wrong about it? Does it not sound real?
Listen.
Does it not sound real? What's wrong with the laugh? I need to work. If there's something wrong with it, I need to work on it. You know, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell me, or you're just gonna?
No.
George, Chevrolet, Nissan, Shannon, listen. I don't know whose voice I'm doing right now. Oh. This guy, he said another one of those lines, yo. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Oh, don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me.
Ooh, I heard it. See you again. See you again.
For a while, we forgot the winds was getting stronger. Played around on the beach. I grew a lot in the past 6 years. And being able to celebrate my youth and meet with all my family and cousins were truly refreshing. It was a bit late now, but I realized that I should have gotten back together with everyone a lot sooner. And returned to the Yushiramiya family. I wish I had an air horn. How would you react if I randomly just started to hit that air horn, a real air horn right there?
That's when you get knocks on your door.
Yeah, that's true. If I haven't already. I think my neighbors are actually out of town for the summer. Because usually they're really loud and annoying. But I haven't heard them once the whole summer, so.
Huh.
It sure is nice to have all the cousins together for every once in a while. I like it too. Are you gonna do it?
I like it too. It's really fun when all the cousins get together. Yippee!
Yo! You did it! Yippee! Yippee! I need to think of more voices, you know. That's right. That's right. We're already old enough. It's not like we could meet each other when our parents aren't around. It might not be a bad idea to gather the cousins together and play every once in a while.
That's a good plan. Maybe we should set up something like that next time we get a chance.
I forgot that was your voice. Yeah, I agree. I hope we cousins can stay friends forever, yo. Hey. If you make such a big deal out of it, you almost make it sound like relatives usually end up hating each other. I don't like that. Do you remember the Muppet or Puppet Harry Potter show series on YouTube?
No.
You never watched that?
No.
That was my childhood. There was a puppet show with a bunch of Harry Potter puppet characters, and they had the Neville. Did you ever watch Harry Potter?
I think I did, but I don't really remember it that well because I watched it against my will because my stepmother was very into it.
Anyways, one of the characters' name's Neville. He ends up being the main character or the hero at the end. But
yeah,
he's a fat loser or whatever.
Yeah.
But in the puppet show, he's portrayed he's just a potato on a stick. But the rest of them are puppets.
Dude, that sounds really good. Wow.
And he's just a potato on a stick, and he talks just like your George voice.
Really?
Yeah, if I recall correctly.
See, well, I've got professional backing for my voice.
Yeah. His name is the guy who made it. What's his name? He's actually CC. It's a
C-section? Is he a vaginal birth or a C-section?
It's something CC Raga or whatever.
I just want to know that so I can get the stats.
It's called Puppet Pals Harry Potter by Neil CC Raga.
I'll email him to ask.
Yeah, Neil CC Raga. Anyways,
wait, that name sounds really familiar.
It's pretty popular.
Neil CC Raga. Oh yeah, he does that music thing.
Yeah. I'm watching the video to. Sorry. I had to watch.
What are we doing?
Sorry. I'm watching the video. I'm waiting for Neville to show up. Neville Longbottom. Oh yeah, here it is. Go to the video I linked and then go to 112.
black man?
What?
What's up, guys?
I guess he's not a potato on a stick, but he's like some weird squash, I think. No.
He's a butternut squash.
What? Shannon's just a woman. Kumasawa sex toilet. God, I want to do Kumasawa. Why can't Battler be the sex toilet? Who sang this? Oh, me.
Did I?
George, Anika,
Yeah.
and Jessica laughed, but I feel just a little strained. Did I say something wrong? Judging by how our parents made quiet expressions and tired faces every once in a while during the boat ride and at the airport, maybe I should have kept to myself. You're right. You're right. It's just like Jessica said. Let's always be friends to each other.
Ooh, me too. We're all friends. That's right. Yeah. We'll always be together. We'll always be friends.
Man, we've been saying some pretty embarrassing stuff. Yo, I feel kind of awkward.
But I think that's very important. People are creatures who find it very hard to stay together, much less remain friends unless they truly desire it.
That's right. That's you.
Oh, that's right. You really can't take everyone being friendly for granted. Ooh, a witch I know said it. Happiness won't be granted unless everyone believes in it. That's true. Maybe some magic exists in the power of belief. If we all believe in that, I'm sure it would bring us happiness.
All right.
That's you.
Yeah, I know. All right. Well, if we're doing embarrassing stuff already, let's all swear to believe in this together, okay? That we'll always be friendly. That we'll always be happy. I didn't want to do the like Jesse Pinkman, quasi Jesse Pinkman voice.
Yeah.
Like hell, we'll end up like our parents, and as if we'd ever search for each other's weaknesses, going after grandfather's fortune. Okay. We'll always be friendly and happy. Let's all believe in that. No matter how much we cousins try to nostalgically have fun, dark clouds continued to approach Rokonjima. I wonder if the typhoon will pass and let us see the clear skies before we leave this island. Who cares about what our parents are planning? Who cares about the inheritance and the honor of our old family? As youthful as we were renewing our old friendship. And we all believed together that we could find happiness. That's why I want this pair of days to end without anything weird happening. In peace and happiness and calmly. No, I don't just want them to end. Please let them end. And as them, I mean all of my family members being brutally murdered.
Let them end? Wait. What do I want to do?
I actually...
What?
I told you I'm always like 12 steps ahead.
You got jump scared?
No. I was doing a bit where I was saying like... let the days end. But I said, let them end. I really mean my family members dying brutal murders. And then she shows up and goes, let them end.
Yeah.
Damn it. Don't you show up. Don't appear. Damn it.
Sorry. Sorry to keep you... No, wait, I got this. Sorry to keep you waiting. No.
She's doing cool.
Sorry to keep... No.
Sorry.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I finally prepared a new game. Come, let us begin this tale of tragedy. Come to me, wind, rain, typhoon. Cut this island off from the real world. Throw Rokenjima into another realm, into the spirit world, into a world of fantasy.
We read it, run it, yeah, we read it, getting lit, yeah, we read it, read it, read it, read it.